Before we start our keyword research, it's important to understand some keyword terms that we're going to be mentioning. The first one is going to be search term. And this one is actually pretty obvious. This is going to be a term that is used by customers to search for your product. So they're literally words that they're going to be using in Etsy search box in order to find your product or products that they've been looking for. So these are search terms, which is also similar to keyword phrase. So keyword phrase is when you use several keywords together. So for example, it could be wedding planners. This could already be a keyword phrase. And that brings us to the next term, which are broad and narrow keywords. So when I talk about a broad keyword, usually it's something very general and a lot of things could be associated to it. So for example, if I say the word wedding, so many products could be associated to the word wedding. I could be selling wedding dresses, wedding arrangements, wedding planners, wedding shower games. So because it's such a general term, the competition for that keyword is very high because there's so many possible products that are associated to this category. So a great strategy to actually be seen by customers is to use narrow keywords or specific keywords. And those could be one or two keywords that are extremely specific to a product, or it could be a keyword phrase, just as we talked about. And the more words you add to it, the results will get more and more specific. So for example, minimalist wedding invitations. By using those three keywords, you've already eliminated everything else that didn't have anything to do with weddings, with wedding invitations, and most likely with minimalist wedding invitations. So now there's a smaller pond to where you can easily be seen by your customers because it's less competitive since you've been more specific. You've used narrow keywords or narrow keyword phrases. And then last but not least, that brings us to the long tail keywords. So when we talk about long tail, we're usually talking about at least 3 keywords put together in order to create this specific keyword phrase. And this graph right here illustrates what I've been explaining, which is the less specific you get with keywords, the more the competition, the higher the competition. And the more specific you get, the less the competition. So we definitely want to stay within that more specific spot. And that is going to automatically bring some broader keywords. As I said, wedding is a very broad keyword, but if your product is minimalist wedding invitations, then you start getting more and more specific and you could get even more. So for example, you could do minimalist wedding invitations downloads. So now all of the ones that are physical products are gone, and only the ones that are downloadable are now in the search results. So I just wanted to make this quick video for you so you would understand some of these terms that we're going to be mentioning and also understand the importance of those specific keywords during our keyword research and during our listing and shop optimization as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the next video.